Canadian freestyle skier Megan Oldham has won Canada's second medal of the Winter Olympics with a bronze in women's slopestyle. It was an impressive recovery from Oldham after crashing on her final jump of her second run, posting the best score of the third round and securing her first Olympic medal. Oldham hails from Parry Sound, Ontario. Meantime, Quebec's Naomi Ernest finished 7th in her Olympic debut. Joining me now is Lucas Weith. He's a reporter with The Athletic. Lucas, good morning to you. So, great way to start the day. Our latest medal winner is Megan Oldham. What stood out to you about her run?
Well, thank you, Marcia, for having me on, and good morning to Canadians. I'm here in Milan, so it's afternoon for me, but I had the chance to watch Megan Oldham race, and it was just so impressive, like you said off the top, her ability to bounce back after that fall that she had in the second run. I mean, she had to walk gingerly off the course. So you were thinking, oh, is this going to be causing problems for her? But she really responded well. She landed those rotations perfectly in the final run, getting her best score. And it was just so nice to see the emotion from her after hugging her teammates, seeing her family in the crowd. Obviously, for Megan Oldham, it's her first career Olympic medal, so a huge moment for the 24-year-old.
Amazing. How were the conditions today? Were they challenging?
They definitely look challenging. Of course, the freestyle slope style event occurs in Lavinio, so it was a beautiful sunny day, but definitely looked challenging. But look, Oldham was able to really handle those challenges very well. And this is someone that's won 3 medals in the last 3 world championships. So someone that's definitely used to the big stage, Marcia, and she delivered today on the Olympic stage, getting her first Olympic medal.
So exciting. All right, let's talk about women's hockey. The Canadian team plays later today. What are their chances against Czechia?
Their chances are great. Look, I was really impressed with Canada's first win over Switzerland, where they won 4-0. They had 55 shots on net, and if it weren't for the Swiss goalie, it would have been a larger lead. So to me, if Canada just keeps the pressure on, executes on the forecheck, I really like their chances to beat Czechia today. I was really impressed with Sarah Fillier, who got a goal in that first game. And then Marie-Philippe Poulin, right? She didn't get on the score sheet, but she had a lot of scoring opportunities. And she is 1 goal away, Marcia, from tying Haley Wickenheiser's Canadian record for most goals at an Olympic Games. So it's just a matter of time before Captain Clutch scores here in Milan Cortina.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's going to happen. Lucas, I know we didn't plan on discussing this, but I do want to ask you about Lindsey Vonn and her injury yesterday, because a lot of critics, can't believe people are criticizing this woman after all she's been through, are saying, what do you expect? You were out there skiing with a bad left knee. Something like this was inevitable. Why take the chance? Your thoughts, your perspective on what we saw from Vonn. Her defenders are saying it had nothing to do with her torn ACL.
Well, you just have to look at what happened, right? She clipped that gate near that third turn, and that was ultimately what caused her to lose her balance, which led to this heavy fall. Look, it was just such a heartbreaking scene, right? You saw gasps from the crowd at the site. There were gasps even in the media center where I was at, where it happened, because we just know how much of a warrior Lindsey Vonn is. She wanted this so bad. And you have to admire, Marcia, her ability to go out on her own terms. That's who Lindsey Vonn is. That's what's made her one of the most accomplished alpine skiers of all time. And look, if that's the end for Lindsey Vonn, I mean, it's definitely a heartbreaking way to end. But, my heart goes out to her, and I know that so many are rallying around her because, look, for her to tear her ACL and then come back to try to get on the Olympic podium, it just shows you how motivated she is. She is truly a one-of-a-kind athlete.
Yeah, I believe someone from Team USA said that is the Olympic spirit. Lucas, thank you so much. Enjoy your time there, and we'll check in with you again for sure. Appreciate all your reporting.